bodies laid on the carpet. Eye to eye, glistening. No, I saw it. I saw it. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you know it. Me under the street light at the end, so I could show it. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you're glowing. Me under the mezzanine, just so that I could show it.
Is it okay if I'm to say I'm catching feelings from all the dealings? Am I astray? What do you say? How are you feeling? Is it the same? I hope you're not planning to waste my time. To my surprise, that was her reply. Now we vibe. It's been a while and such a ride, the stars align. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. We getting crazy in a different role. She loves the fact that I just let her know. We getting crazy in a different role. We getting crazy in a different role. She my do or die, my bona fide. My up when I'm down, she's always beside me. She makes me feel alive, I won't deny. Her love for me is real and kinda suicide-y. She's not the same, she's such a rare type. She's far from plain, at least in my eyes. She said if I cross her, I'll be in a grave or under attack, but yeah, that's still my babe. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. We getting crazy in a different role. She loves the fact that I just let her know. We getting crazy in a different role. We getting crazy in a different role. Getting crazy in a different role. We getting crazy in a different role.
Music's loud and I'm feeling alright. In slow motion, baby, it's just you and I. Yet the burn makes you feel so alive. I'm living the moment, so you know it tonight. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live life, tonight is forever. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live life, tonight is forever.
Game crash.
Let the rhythm move us, yeah baby, take it too far. You're at the center of my attention, yeah you got me so lost. I love the way that you move and how the lights keep up the groove. We're like in a movie, baby, but it's ending too soon. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live life, tonight is forever. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live life, tonight is forever.
Okay, welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be having a really good evening today, and this is going to be a match between Doom Elo and Annoyed Power, and this is going to be a losers brackets match. So, which means that the team who is going to lose this particular matchup is going to be eliminated from the tournament. And as usual, this is your host Rocky, accompanied by Nightwing, and you guys are watching the Zen and Alpha Expedition Valorant tournament, which is being hosted by Trade Republic. So strap in your seat belts, and we're going to be having a lot of interesting matches coming in for today. And the first one is going to be played in Breeze. Over to Nightwing, who's going to give you a little
Choose your
insight about the
agent.
operators both of these teams are going to be choosing.
Welcome you all, and we are seeing Annoyed Power playing against Doom Elo today. So we did see Annoyed Power losing to ESM, I guess, last night in a very very close match that they tried to like pull out of the back pocket, but Capoy Stone is back on Sova this time. The smoke is going to be a Viper. A Viper on Breeze is very very default, and we do see a Viper being picked up on both sides of this game with the Sky pick also coming up from both sides. The Cypher pick is something very, very interesting because most people don't usually play Cypher in Breeze. Like I do, but not most people do. And we do. We also see a KJ pickup coming up. A Sentinel is very, very necessary. No Sage pickups because they already do have healer in the eyes of Sky. And as we're talking about this, we are going to be watching the first round of this match with the Sova, who's going to be detecting people onto mid any second now. And there is going to be a B-side attack coming up, while three of the players are just stagnant on the defender side. Pretty confused. What is happening? Okay, they are back, and we are going to be seeing a B-side push. With Viper, the only player who's going to be holding up on B. Like usually, it is a A-side push whenever it's Breeze because it's an easy plant. You just run in, and that's the only thing that's going to be happening. So, but it's completely different here. The Viper wall
That's
popped up
completely.
onto it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have never seen a Viper being the only agent to defend one particular side. That in a map like Breeze. But then, yeah, let's see how this is going to be going underway. But I think we are going to be seeing a lot of operator shots coming in from a map like Breeze, which does include a lot of, long shot engagement, long distance engagement to be exact. And I think to close the gap, I think the players will be preferring the Vandal over the Phantom in a map like Breeze. But yeah, the operator will be the must pick gun probably in a map like Breeze. So let's see how each of these teams is going to be utilizing that weaponry, and able to gain an advantage over the other team. So in we go. This is going to be the first round of the first half. Doom Hilo on the defense and Annoyed Power are going to be on their offensive. It's going to be probably a B side take from what it looks like. And yep, Senti is going to be accompanied by this guy who's going to be droning out the Sova. Drone gets droned out, but there comes the shock dart. Unfortunately, not going to be making any damage as the second one is also going to miss its mark. Sky is going to be pushing into the side along with the Viper. There comes the Sova. They're going to be flooding into side B. The Viper may get down any second now, but MF God open things up with the kill on the Seni. Sova will be getting one onto Sasmi. Just like that, this is going to be a 4v4 situation, and there comes the heal from the Sky, who can only heal her teammates but for herself. Viper goes down to the likes of Stone, and just like that, the spike carrier has been killed. And it's going to be a 3v4, and each and every member from the attacking team Anoid Power is going to be stuck inside side. What a shot coming in from the Killjoy, and that was going to be so detrimental for the defending team. Sova will be getting a shot dart kill onto Captain Stone, and there comes the third kill for Sova with the ghost onto Friction. So it's going to be just like that. What we saw, a 5v3 quickly turning into a 1v3 situation, and it's also a post plan. Epic Mystery, which is 11 HP, is going to be pushing from mid towards the side. He's going to get spotted by the Killjoy, but unfortunately Killjoy won't be able to connect shots. 11 HP, and it will be a dream if Epic Mystery will be able to clutch this up. He gets the kill on Sova. Now it is just one kill remaining. It's Super who's going to be standing right behind the wall. If he's able to go for the kill, that'll be amazing. He gets flashed, so he has to push back. There comes the engagement, but Sky will be prevailing, and Anoid Power will be winning the first attacker, the attack phase map.
That was a very close round. Epic Mystery actually hitting those two shots onto the KJ and the Sova was very, very interesting to watch. If he had also maybe landed a few shots onto Sky, who was not very low on HP, but pretty low, but unlucky for him, we won the second round. It was a very default round that came in with two people pushing up mid and the rest going into B main. While the Viper was standing all alone, really couldn't do anything. Sasmi was left all alone there. He was taken down. We are going to be seeing buys coming in for the attackers as they have already won the first round.
Yeah, I mean, that's completely true. So we're going to be seeing a lot of submission guns being brought into action, and what looks like is going to be a side 8 coming in from the attacking team with Anoid Power. But the side there is going to be the first engagement, and Killjoy is going to be coming on top of it with the kill on Sasmi. So the attackers now have the numbers advantage on their side. So what looked like initially an A side engagement has quickly turned towards B side. The attackers have turned their attention towards B, and Sova goes down to the likes of MF God with a classic dry click. I assume that was be a 4v4, and the plant has already been successfully done. So all the defenders are going to be scrambling their way safely through their spawn. Unfortunately, Senti won't be meeting anyone, but there he goes. He wanted to maintain that discipline, but he missed a shot onto MF God. He missed it again. MF God is going to be there to hold Senti's approach as the series are going to be methodically pushing it aside. Senti will be getting the kill onto Epic Mystery, and Friction will be there to refrag his teammate. And there comes the flash, but unfortunately MF God will be taking this counter Sky down. It's going to be a 2v3 situation coming in the favor of the defenders as of now, but there is not much time remaining for the defenders. They have to go for the kills, they have to go for the defuse, but I don't think so. This attacking round is going to be won by Team Anoid Power. What a play by the Killjoy. He was able to back 3 kills there.
Yeah, very true. He actually backed out. He knew there was not much time. They are going to be pushing up for the kills on the guns, but they did lose 3 guns in that round, but they did secure the bag, and this is going to be a bonus round coming in for the attackers with the KJ getting 3 kills last round. Good default round coming in there. MF God was actually able to get 2 kills as he was able to get one with the classic and one with the SMG that he had back down, which was lying on the floor. And there comes the operators that we are talking about. They are not going to be going for bonus round. They are going to be picking up the operator, and they are going to be pushing it towards the side. There's going to be nobody playing in cubes as of now, so the Cypher who's actually playing in bridge might peek up onto the cubes any second now, and he does take down Sova, but the operator is not going to be able to refrag because he didn't have an angle on him. And there comes the push onto completely cubes. There's going to be holding right below cubes, and one is going to be holding up on mid. It's a 4
I mean, Seni is going to get spotted as he's going to take that camera down, and we are not able to see Seni take that operator shots into action just yet. And I think the attackers are going to be making their way towards B side now, as Viper and Sky are already on their way to transit towards the B side, where they're going to be meeting the likes of the Viper. There comes an engagement between Killjoy and MF God, and MF God has a lot of strong of his HP. There comes the operator shot from Seni, eliminating Epic Mystery, the rival jet of his opponent team. So just like that, it's going to be a 4v4 situation. But for the defender, Sky is at a really low HP. Sasmi getting a kill
down, B.
onto the enemy Viper. There's going to be an engagement. Sky is going to be coming out on top of it. It's going to be a 3v3 situation right
30
now.
seconds
And
left.
there comes the shotgun, and unfortunately not going to be harming anyone for the attackers. And Killjoy will be able to go for the plant. And it's going to be a 3v3 post plant situation. But the defending Sky is really low in her HP. So it might go in anyone's favor, to be honest.
Yeah, and we are seeing a post one being played, and Senti with another kill with the operator onto Stoned, which is going to be the Sova that's going to be taking down. No more darts for you. So Friction slowly flanking up from B main. He might be able to get the operator, which he will. He might be able either save the operator. Oh, what a shot coming in from. And Friction gets a kill onto KJ as well. It's a 1v1 situation. Can he actually go for the clutch, or is he going to be just going for the save of the gun? Maybe not. He's going to be peeking and he's going to be getting the kill, but does he have time for this? We'll have to wait and watch.
I don't think he does have the time necessary to go for the defuse, but what an unfortunate play for Friction it was. I mean, the flank was almost crystal clear, and he was able to eliminate that operator from the hands of Senti. I mean, going on to the next round, the attackers won't be able to buy it again, but I don't. I mean, like they might be able to afford it yet, but that was actually quick thinking from him to go for that rotate. He was able to get that kill. He was able to eliminate the operator, but unfortunately, in spite of eliminating each and every one of the attackers, he wasn't able to go for that spike defuse because he had the time up against him.
Very true, but we are going to be seeing a save round coming in from the defenders this round. So if they do win this round yet again, Senti might be able to actually buy her. And Senti is actually going to be playing on his ult, saving his money, and which will let him play the operator next round. There
Yeah,
comes
I
the
think that is
it's gonna be
pretty
spot
ingenious
the
move for him to do because
Yeah.
if you have his ultimate and if you're really good with it, it means that you don't need a necessary weapon for the start of the round. If you manage to getting a few kills or even 3 kills, that's me doing your team a really good thing. But Seni won't be able to connect his shots, but Viper will be getting the kill onto Friction. If he has him spot, he'll be getting the kill onto the Killjoy. Viper getting another one onto Frictions, and the plant hasn't gone down yet. Sky will be spotting Stone, and the plant has been successfully initiated. It's going to be a 4v3 situation here, favoring the attacking team. We're going to be playing a post plant. The defenders, unfortunately, don't have much of weaponry in their hands, and Sky will be making it really bad for the defending team because he's going to be eliminating 2 of them. MF God will be getting a kill of his own onto Sky, but unfortunately, he's the only one remaining with the Marshal. He's getting the 3rd kill of the round on his Sova. Will he be actually able to clutch it? Will he be having the time to go for the defuse too? But I don't think so. There comes the Sheriff in his hand. But unfortunately, MF God gets blindsided as Seni is going to be pushing through the smoke and he's going to eliminate. So this is going to be a save round. This is going to be another. My apologies. It's going to be another victory for Anoid Power here because the defenders went on a save and they were able to easily take control of it.
Yeah, and as we were talking about, Senti actually really didn't pick up the operator. Maybe he thought maybe this is not the round that I have to be playing the operator. Maybe on defense he'll be picking it up. He's going to be sticking on to the Vandal, and that's going to be the 5th round. We're going to be watching attack towards B side. And 3 members are invested in A with 1 member in mid. And if they do rush into B side, it's going to be pretty bad for Sasmi, who's going to be playing all alone inside side B. And there comes the Sova drone, which is going to be spotting at least 1 player who's going to be playing inside B side. And it does spot the other Sova. And there is going to be nobody playing up on mid. So they're going to be getting easy control onto Arch. And the Sova will be taken down any second now because he's showing his back to the player. But Sasmi is the one who's going to be getting the kill onto Senti because Sasmi was able to peek up onto Arch. And there comes the shots onto the Sova. He is very low on HP. He might be taken on. Maybe not Sasmi. With amazing support from deep offside is going to be getting the 2nd kill of the round.
Yeah, I mean, just like that, the attackers have lost. Yeah. I mean, they have lost 3 with that kill by Epic Mystery onto Sova, who was completely unaware that there was going to be one agent who's going to be lurking up behind him. Friction is going to be expecting any kind of a flank any second now, and he's going to be spotting the Killjoy, who had committed for the flank, and he will be successful in eliminating her. But however, now it's just all up to the Viper to go up against the likes of 5 people from Team Doom Hilo. He gets one, but he unfortunately gets put down by Sasmi, the opponent Viper. And this is going to be the 1st round victory after losing consecutive 4 rounds by the hands of Team Anoid Power for Team Doom Hilo.
So, and they will take any round right now because they can't be losing it another round on defense. Though it is an attacker 7 map, it's not taking rounds to the attackers. They need to fight back, and that they have. So this is going to be yet again a similar setup coming in from the defenders. They are not going to be changing. The whole round actually fell into Sasmi's hand when he was able to completely support off Sova's drone, and he was actually able to peek through B back. and it is going to be a complete A side attack coming in with the Sova round going into the A side. There comes the Cypher Cage, which is actually going to be covering the Cypher traps, but there is going to be one Cypher trap which is going to be taken off. The other one is actually placed up on default plant. Oh, there comes the flash. The Sky is going to be inside the side, and she's going to be taking out one. And Seti is also going to be going down. MF God, what a play it was. He was able to run through the ultimate and get 2 people. And Epic Mystery is going to be waiting, but MF God is going to be going for 3 and 6 is going to be killing KJ as well. That's the second round continuous victory for the defenders.
I mean, I think it's safe to say that that previous round happened really, really quick. I mean, I actually thought that the moment the Vipers' ultimate was popped off, I was like, okay, this is going to be a pretty much of an advantage for the attackers. They might be able to get a few kills and go for the plan, but unfortunately enough for them, the Viper almost instantaneously got eliminated, which means that her the ultimate is going to be fading off any second now. And unfortunately, each and every member from the attacking team were also falling for the power of Team Doom Hilo, but unfortunate for them, they weren't able to bring that round back into their favor. But yeah, moving on into the next one, it seems to be a side A take apparently for the attacking team, but there's going to be some interactions from the Killjoy on towards B side with the Viper. There comes the engagement. Mystery is going to be eliminating Sova. MF God is going to be finding one onto the enemy Sky. And Epic Mystery again with the second one onto the Killjoy. What is happening? Mystery is on a roll here today. There comes the NS from his opponent. There's going to be someone right below the shoot. Viper is going to be patiently waiting, but if she goes down, then that's going to be an engagement, and who's going to be coming on top of it? Unfortunately, it's not the Viper. MF God will be anticipating the drop from the shoot, and this is going to be the second consecutive flawless round coming in for Team Doom Hilo. Team Doom Hilo, my apologies.
Yeah, and that is the third round for them. So this is very, very important to them because it was a save round for the attackers. So this round will actually maybe change the complete momentum of how the game was actually going. The attackers were doing so well, and suddenly they were put down 2 rounds. They had to go for a save. They were taken down in that one as well. Without even losing a single player on the defense, they were able to take down all the attackers. And there comes the attack onto A side with one player who's going to be lurking up on mid. And there comes the operator yet again onto Sentis, and maybe he will be finding more kills this round. But Epic Mystery goes for the first pick onto Sova. That's going to be a 4v4 situation for the attack. And Epic Mystery is actually pushing up. He might be taken down by Viper. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he does get taken down. That was very close interaction, and Viper will be the one who's going to be killing him. And there comes the peak onto Tubes. There's going to be nobody playing Tubes as of now. There's going to be 2 players playing onto A side with one slowly scurrying back to bridge, while the Sova is going to be playing up on mid. And there comes the ultimate.
The tactics lockdown. Yeah, I think that's going to give them a tactical advantage onto side engagement. But however, M God will be eliminating the opponent's Sky. It's going to be a 3v4 situation as of now for Team Anoid Power. But yeah, the odds are against them, at least the numbers wise. But unfortunately, the Killjoy's lockdown wasn't utilized to the brim, and Killjoy is going to be getting flashed by the Sky, and MF God will be eliminating Killjoy. But MF God with the third kill onto the Viper. It's all up to Seni, who gets flashed yet again. MF God is in a really low HP. Will he be able to get the 4K of this round? He's going to get pushed by the Viper any second now. Goes for the shoulder pick. The SNE is going to be missing the operator. And yeah, he's going to be flooded from every directions now. He's going to get pinched. But unfortunate for the defenders, he's going to be up right above the shoot. So Senti is going to be waiting patiently in mid tubes just to make sure that there's going to be some engagement coming in from the defenders, so that he will be able to eliminate at least one person with a gun, but he gets eliminated instead as MF God does get that 4K, and this is going to be the victory yet again for Team Doom Hilo. 4 consecutive rounds after losing 4 consecutive ones. That is, I mean, yeah, I think this match is like supposed to be really neck to neck.
Yeah, it was a good round coming in from the defenders. MF God playing it very, very well. I wasn't really a big fan of the KJ ult. It really didn't cover much of area in A side, as well as they didn't take control of mid either, because Tubes was actually being contested by the Sova. I would say it was waste of ult on the KJ's part, but yet again we are going to be seeing a KJ lurk up coming up on the B side with the Viper ultimate popping up. Nobody is going to be entering into B side any second now. And so the Sky has already droned out off Tubes. She knows that there's going to be nobody there, and the rotation is being popped in from the attackers, because this is happening because everybody's going to be noticing the Viper ult is there, and there's going to be nobody playing into B side. They're going to be rushing up onto the Viper with the Sova actually lurking up onto A side. They're slowly pushing them onto B, and they are going to be getting into the Viper's pit. anything can happen here. The Viper may be going for a 4K or maybe taken down in the first interaction as well. So let's see what is going to be happening. The KJ actually fighting the Sova, and as we were speaking, Sasmi is going to be the one who's going to get the first kill, and Sasmi is going to be playing outside the ultimate. He lets the people in, and he gets one more down to the Viper. There goes. I was talking about this, and Sasmi goes for the third, and that is an amazing play coming in from Sasmi. So is going to be holding out outside the Viper's pit. At least he knows it's going to be his doomsday.
Unfortunate for the attacking team, they're going to be a great position. He's going to get uploaded. Epic Mystery is going to be getting the kill on the Sova with the operator, and Sasmi with the 4K this time around.
Already called it out.
Yeah, I mean, yet another flawless round coming in from Team Doom Hero. They were able to get 3 flawless rounds till now.
True, and as I was already saying, it was either Sasmi's round or he was going to get killed in the first interaction. He was able to get all the 4 people who were pushing into the site, and he literally told them, don't fight the Viper inside his ult. And we are going to be seeing B side push coming in again. They know there is no more ultimates left. They are going to be going for the half buys and low buys, and they're going to be rushing up onto the Viper, getting the kill, trying to get the Hurricane as well.
Yeah,
But
this is
there
going
are
to be a
only two
5-man
people.
rush onto B, but there is going to be an engagement there as Sasmi gets put down by Killjoy with a Guardian. The sweet one-shot headshot coming in from Killjoy. What a way to start the round. He's going to be securing. Sova will be able to secure that Vandal. Stone will be eliminating Sky. Stone gets put down by Seni, and in an almost instantaneous retract, and MF God will be eliminating the rival Sova. MF God with the second one onto the Killjoy. It's going to be a 3v2, and it's going to be 3v1 as Frictions getting the kill on Viper. It's all about Seni with that sheriff in his hand. Will he be able to get one? He dashes away from the danger of the operator. There comes the dog, unfortunately not concussing him. Friction is going to be shoulder peeking him, knows the location, gets put down by Seni. There comes MF God, patient.
Enemy remaining.
What am I blabbering? Waiting patiently to get kills from both sides. He gets a third kill on the Epic Mystery, but unfortunately MF God with the 3K of his own will be able to secure the round for the favor of Team Doom Hero. 6 consecutive rounds coming in from their side. I had a really bad tongue twist in the previous one. Don't mind me for that. But yeah, 6 consecutive round victory there. It's pretty impressive from their side.
And really good shots coming in from Senti. MF got literally going for the frags yet again. He was able to get 3 kills in the previous round as well. And if you had actually noticed, both the Jets had actually peaked together and dashed together. It was a very unique moment to watch out for, and we are going to be seeing an A-side push coming in from the attackers with no lurkers this time around. KJ is going to be placing a bot to look out for the flank. There is the flash that's going to be coming in from the sky, and he's going to be getting 1 kill, and he's getting on MF God. What a player he is. He's got 2 for 1, and he is going to take it. He's going to be taking it any time of the day. That's going to be 2 players taking on for the attackers, and it's going to be 2 guns also. Not an Epic Mystery is going to be spraying through the smoke and getting 1 onto the Sova. He's going to be taking on. That's the operator round. It's going to be a 2v3 situation for the attackers. He might be pushing up onto the pyramids, and there comes the alarm bot that's placed. Friction's going to be landing a few shots onto Viper. Will be pushed back by the snake bite, but not anytime soon. No plant is going to be taken on. KJ is still waiting for the Sova ult finish up, and there comes the kill on to Viper. It's going to be a 3v1 situation. Very, very unfortunate. KJ is going to be taken out, even though he was able to get the kill onto Frictions. That's the 7th continuous round coming in from Team Doom Hero.
Yeah, I mean, this is the last round of the first half, and Team Doom Hero were able to completely dominate 7 consecutive rounds. I mean, what they lost in the initial 4, they bought it tenfold in the next 7 rounds. That is pretty impressive from their side. They showed to us that their defense is really, really strong, and they will be able to pull off this round too. But I think Team Anoid Power must be able to deteriorate their momentum, or else when moving on to the second half, that's going to be pretty much problematic on their side. Senti with the operator is going to be holding the angle towards A-Long. Peeking towards the pyramids, unfortunately, no one playing close to it just yet. Sky is going to be popping up as Seekers. There goes them. The Seekers are going to be identifying the Sky, who's going to be playing behind the pyramid. There goes the attacker Skilljoy, accompanied by the clan. And yeah, it's going to be a 5v4 situation here for the... Just like that, there's 2 players down for the attacking team. MF God getting the kill on the Sova. It's going to be a 3v5 post plan coming in from Team Anoid Power, and MF God will be getting another kill onto Viper. Just like that, the attackers have lost 3 of their men. It's all up to the Jet and the Killjoy Jet. That is Penny with the operator, gets put down, but unfortunately that was not the operator that put him down. It was Capsoid that was stoned and instead. But yeah, that's going to be another flawless coming in from Team Doom Hero. What a play! What are you guys doing?
I was very
Switching
astonished
sides.
by that round, the operator being taken on by the Phantom of the Saw. What a round coming in from the team of Doom Elo. And I'm pretty much confused. MF Squad is playing initiator like a duelist, and I bet she stopped fragging us if now. And we are going to be switching sides, and it's going to be 8-4 to the advantage of Doom Elo.
Yeah, I mean, there is going to be a switch inside, so which means that Team Dumilo will be on the offensive this time around. So we're gonna be seeing how efficient they are on their attacking side of things, and how efficient Anoid Power are during their defensive phase, because what seemed to be a more initial momentum that was favoring them for the 4 rounds, unfortunately didn't carry over to them in the next 7 consecutive ones. There comes MF Squad's drone. So that's going to be spotting the sky, but unfortunately it gets taken down. There's going to be one shot coming in from the big mystery. He gets flashed, but he's going to be dashing away from harm's way. And Friction is going to be having the spike in his hand, going for the plant. It's going to be a 4v3 situation, a 4v2 after MF God shuts down the over. Epic Mystery is going to be finding one for himself, yet again on the Killjoy, and Viper with a classic will be getting one onto MF God. It's going to be a 1v3 situation, jumping shots coming in from the Epic Mystery, who's going to be spotting the Viper now. They're going to be rushing him. Viper with the click on his head puts down Friction. Going to be a 1v2, it's a post plant still. Stone, it's up to Stone and the Jet so in order to capitalize their victory, and Epic Mystery will be able to seize it with 9 consecutive rounds now. That makes it 9, and this is going to be the pistol round victory coming in for them, which means that they're going to be able to afford the submachine guns. But I wouldn't be astonished if the defenders buy a few guns from their own, because they desperately need it too. That kind of a momentum should be immediately put down. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I definitely would assure you that bringing up the SMGs right now from the defenders will definitely help them, because if they are going to be losing another round, that's the 10th round, and the momentum has completely shifted to Doom Elo. They shouldn't let this happen. They should be buying, but I'm not really sure what the team is actually thinking. Maybe they're not going for the buy. And there comes the Sova drone, and they have left A completely free for the attackers to take. They were expecting a B push, and they did leave the side completely for the attackers. And there comes the AJ on the bridge, and there comes the first few shots, and that's going to be a gun taken down, and
That's going to be two
shots coming in from Sova.
Revealing area.
Yeah, unfortunate for the attackers. That's going to be 2 players down off the bat, but the defenders still have only classics, but I guess 2 of them are going to be equipped with the attackers submachine guns, however. But let's see how this post-gun situation is going to be played, and will Dumilo will be able to bring up their 10 consecutive round victories. There goes the flash. MF God shot through the crates. He gets a kill on the Senny. Killjoy will be able to get the refrag onto MF God. Stone is going to be finding the Sova. It's a 2v2 now. Everything is even. There comes the Vandal of Sasmi finding the Killjoy. He gets put down by the Viper. It's going to be a 1v1. Unfortunately, that shock dart is going to be hurting himself in his face. And yeah, I think this round is comfortably taken by Team Doom Hero. What a play coming in with the kill onto Viper. Oh, what a miss there by Stone. And yeah, there comes the beautiful Z Classic finisher there. And that's going to be the 10th consecutive round victory coming in from the side of Team Dumilo. So this is going to be giving them a lot of advantage right now. They're going to be having that bonus round advantage into their favor. And we're going to be seeing Team Anoid Power investing their funds onto the much needed rifles. So let's see if this round is going to be the necessary momentum change that's going to favor them for the next few rounds in order to close the gap that has been established in a dominant way by Team Dumilo.
This round is very, very important for Team Anoid Power, because they're going to be bringing up the rifles, and maybe the first round, actually 11 rounds. So they definitely need it. They shouldn't be losing any first early picks. And again, there's going to be 3 players playing up on A, but there's going to be nobody who's going to be playing anywhere close. And there comes Epic Mystery with the kill on the sky. The first kill is going to be coming for the attackers yet again, and Sasuke is slowly creeping up onto Cubes. And he's going to be opening the door. He's going to be fighting the person onto Cubes. And he's going to be the one who's going to be winning Sasuke with the kill. Perfect shot onto KJ, and he's going to be getting a few more shots landing onto the Jet, but maybe not right now. Going to be a 5v2 situation with Frictions getting a kill onto Viper. Very, very unlucky, looking very, very dry and bad.
Oh, Sasmi with a second kill onto Sova, making it a 1v5 for Puseni. He gets flashed. He's going to be taking Sasmi down. That's not going to be a flawless victory coming in from Team Dumino, but however, he'll be also getting the kill on MF God. But 4 HP remaining, I don't think so. He'll be able to go for the rest of the kills and to go for the defuse. He's going to be saving his gun. Wise thinking, I should say, but however, they have lost a really lot of rounds now. That's going to be a really bad situation for them. 11-4 in favor of Team Dumilo.
Epic Mystery was actually killed. during
Yeah, I
this.
mean, there's going to be a technical pause that has been called in from the team. So you're going to be on pause for a few seconds before the player would be able to reconnect. I think there is some technical difficulties here. So we're going to be having a minute to talk about how this match went on. So initially, it was Team Annoyed Power who showed their dominance for the first 4 rounds. They seemed flawless with their attack. But however, with the fifth, from round 5 onwards, something happened. Doom Elo were able to find that spark. I don't know if they were able to look through the curtains and see what Annoyed Power had up their sleeves, or if they were able to identify the composition they split that they assigned into each of the sides. But yeah, I would definitely not call that luck, because all each and every player from Team Doom Elo were able to get 3 Ks, 4 Ks back to back to in order to make sure that they're going to be winning that consecutive rounds easily.
Very true. Can you please pull up the scoreboard for me so I can just look through it and we can just read through it? And please see MF God with 25-8. That man is on something else today. Nobody can he can't be stopped at all. And on the other hand, on team uh Annoyed Power, nobody has a KD of even one right now. That
Yeah,
is not something that is very good for a team that is going to be going into the 16th round of the match. And the only player with double digit kills, it's going to be Senti. We are going to be seeing the pause is not yet taken down.
assume, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, MF God has been popping off really, really bad. Like, I mean, bad in a good way, I should say. That is like almost 3.0 KD for MF God. That is pretty impressive. He is able to do some really good things for his teams here today. And I mean, he's not the only one that was starring here. It was Sasmi, it was Friction, it was
it's
Epic Mystery
everyone,
too.
to
So
be honest.
yeah, I mean, it was everyone, to be honest. But then, yeah, Stone with his darts was also really, really efficient there. But yeah, MF God was able to pop off 25 kills with an initiator. Tells me something that he is able to have an immense potential to be one of the greatest fraggers for his team.
Very true. And we are going to be continuing with this, and let's see how this is going to be working out on the future. What is going to be happening? I'm not really sure, but let's see how this is going to be working out. On my predictions, I don't see a comeback coming in brewing up on this anymore. What do you think about it, Rocky? Do you really think that AP will be able to come back from something like this, putting them on a very, very bad position,
Yeah, I
hammering
mean,
them?
there is still a very, very slim possibility for it, but uh, I mean, it's obvious, right? They have to make sure that from now on they don't even do one small mistake. So if they are able to do that, right, that's going to be pretty costly for them. So if they want to have an opportunity at a comeback, it means that either they have to be completely flawless with their strategies without even slipping up even a little bit, or Team Doom Elo must be like, giving unwanted throws here and there. So if they're able to capitalize it, then maybe there is a possibility for a comeback. But if Team Doom Elo is going to be playing this a little bit on a thoughtful side of things, then that's going to be a little bit problematic for Annoyed Power to come from such a deficit of points.
Very true. Let's see what is going to be happening any second now. And I do think the pause timer should be off. No, they haven't really talked about this. So the player who actually left was Epic Mystery. I think the teams are getting ready for it, and we are going to be moving forward to the 16th round any second now.
Yeah, that's it. So this is going to be the 15th round in action. And if Team Dumilo is able to win this one too, it means that it's going to be putting them on a match point. And unfortunate for Annoyed Power, that's going to bring a lot of tension on their side, because if they lose it, then that means that's the last time that they see themselves in this tournament, or at least in this division for now. So yeah, the round is underway, and what it looks like, it's going to be a complete take on to side 8, and there's going to be an engagement with the Epic Mystery and the Killjoy, and he's going to be coming on top of it. Friction will be getting the skull, and just like that, the defenders have lost 2 of their men. Stone is going to be going for that flank, and here comes a slow flank coming in from Senti. If he's able to get a few kills, I mean, if he's able to get 1 or 2 kills, then that should be really, really impressive. Epic Mystery with that ultimate will be getting the kill on Sova. And Senti, as of now, is not being detected yet with the flank, but there is going to be a 2-pronged approach there, and Senti will be able to get a kill onto Sasmi, and Senti will be also able to getting a kill onto MF God. It's going to be a 2v3 situation, but however, Senti is at a really low HP. So HP wise, the attacking team and the defending team are at a really bad disadvantage. But however, they might still have a chance if they carry forward that momentum. So let's see what's going to happen. Few more seconds remaining before the bomb is going to explode, and we are not able to see any interactions coming in from both of these teams. But yeah, there it goes. The spike has been detonated, which puts Team Doom Elo onto the match point. 12 consecutive
Match
rounds
point.
victory from their side, which is really
If
impressive.
Anite Power any trump card, this is the time they have to bring it out because if they lose this round, they're going out of the tournament. They're gone. It's completely over. It's the losers bracket, and you can't really lose this one. So, but it is going to be a low by coming in for the defenders. Very very hard to win such rounds. But we have seen a lot of teams winning these rounds as well. But what is going to be happening? The match point coming in for Team Doom Elo with MF God almost playing like a real god, and there is going to be a attack coming in from A side completely. There comes the player who gets detected, and he is going to be taken out. Oh, that is very unlucky. And Senti is going to be taken out risky, but Friction is going to be refragging onto Senti. It's a 4v3 situation for the attackers yet again on the advantage. Friction is going to be trying to get one more kill. He's going to be smoking through it. He's going to be playing very, very fast. And there comes the kill onto KJ. That's going to be a 4v2 situation. I'm really not going to be writing off the team, but as the things going, we do see Friction go for the third kill. Viper, the last man alive. He's going to be taken down as well. What a game coming in from Team Doom Elo. They were down 4 and they went 13-4, winning 13 consecutive rounds. What a game coming in, and MF God being the MVP of that particular match
Yeah,
is
I
going
mean,
to stand.
I'm really astonished to see how Dumilo were completely able to dominate Team Anoid Power right off the bat from round 5. And yeah, pretty interesting stuff coming in from their side. So they're going to be advancing further into the losers bracket. But however, Anoid Power is going to get eliminated. I mean, kudos to you guys. I mean, cheer up. You still really did put a really good fight there. Unfortunate enough for you guys, you didn't have that necessary momentum to deteriorate your enemies. But however, we are going to be moving on to the next match in any second now. So please stay tuned, guys. This is Rocky signing off.
One life like this. Let's live it up.
If you don't hear from me, there's nothing to say. If you're not here with me, just stay away. If you're not here with me, I don't wanna be found. If you're not here for me, I don't wanna be found. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be.
Yeah, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be the second game of today, and it's going to be played between Elstrake and Team One Horizon. It's going to be yet another losers bracket match, which means that the loser of this particular matchup is going to get eliminated, and the winner will be progressing further closer towards the losers brackets finals. So it's going to be played between Elstrake and Team One Horizon on Bind, one of it's already been established a lot of times now. One of my favorite maps to cast on. And yeah, over to Nightwing to discuss about the team compositions from both of them.
Yeah, and as we've already seen, Dark Leader always on the Reina pick coming in for Team L Street. Toxic Sesh with the smoke pick this time. He's going to be switching up on it. Chappa with the KJ, watching Abyss on the Jet, and Sky will be played by Hopsy. On the other hand, for Team One Horizon, it's going to be Reina on Skylark on Reina, Crow on KJ. Kyler is going to be playing Brim. Wiflot's going to be playing on Sova, and the Jet is going to be played by Anand. We see a double duelist coming in for both the teams, but there is going to be an initiator on the part of the Sky on the other side. The information is going to be brought in by the Sova for Team Horizon. So the Sentinels are going to be the same picks. There isn't much difference about it. The smokes are going to be the one changes. It's going to be a triple smoke that can be popped up by the Brim, or the double smoke that can be popped up by the Astra on the defensive side. So as we are talking about it, in 15 seconds, we are going to be walking into the first round of this match in the losers bracket.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty interesting one to see. And yeah, what looks like it is going to be a B-side take coming in from the attackers, who is Team on Horizon, who's going to be on the offensive for the first half. So let's see how this is going to go. Anat has chosen Jet yet again. And let's see what he is going to be able to pull off his sleeves in this matchup against Elstrick. Here comes a slow and methodical push, like I usually do always in each and every map, and there's going to be an engagement between him and Toxic Test. There isn't anyone on to his left, and he's going to be taken down by the Astra there on Hooker. So just like that, the attackers have lost one of their man. It's going to be a 4v5. The attackers have to play with the man deficit there on their team. There's going to be a quick rotate coming in from the Killjoy, probably to watch the flank, or I don't know what the idea is there. But yeah, the Brimstone and Sova is going to be waiting patiently right outside Gardens in order to take control of side B and to go for the plan. Skylar will be getting the kill on a Toxic Sesh, which makes it a 4v4. Both of these teams have lost one man. Skylar will be able to see ahead, but unfortunately won't be able to click on it. And yeah, just like that, Killjoy has made her way on towards side A. That is Crow with the classic in his hand. We won't be able to get a kill onto Dark Leader, as the Reina will be prevailing as the victor of that gunfight. There comes the shoulder pick. The frenzy is coming into action, but Skylar is going to be getting the kill onto Dark Leader there. And yeah, that was the Reina versus Reina engagement, and Skylar was able to come out on top of it. Then there goes the plan. Skylar will be able to go for the plan. Skylar getting the 3k off the round, but unfortunately has to reload his gun. So he falls back from pipes. It's a 2v3 situation for the defenders, and they also have to go for the spike diffusing. That's going to be really problematic for them. Chappa is going to be pushing U-Haul, not just yet. Biflord with a classic. Both of them will be having a classic. There comes the double tap, and Biflord will get the kill on Chappa, leaving the Sky all alone, who managed to get one kill onto Kyrie, but unfortunately gets put down by Biflord. So the first pistol round is going to be won by the attackers, which is Team One Horizon, which means that they will be able to afford that SMG is going on to the next one.
Very true, and as we're seeing, they don't really have any healers on their side. But on the side of defense, they are going to be having the Sky. Last game, we did see two Skies being brought up, but this time they are going to be having no healers on the side for attack. And it is going to be unfortunate if they actually lose some HP early the round. There comes a Spectre by comes in for the attackers. They're going to be yet again pushing B side. Not going to be losing any fights in the early because they don't really want to. And there comes the spray, and that is going to be Toxic Sesh. I don't really know what he was doing right there, sitting the center of the smoker trying to activate it. And there comes the shot from Jet, which is actually going to be missing. He's going to be smoking and retreating back inside the side. Last time, what really happened was the Jet solo pushed onto Hookah. But the Reina was actually AFK, he wasn't able to refrag him, but it happened in the end, and they did win the attack round. And there comes the Brim, Molly, as well as the KJ Molly. There is a player who's going to be playing inside. It's going to be taking on Washington. That is very, very unfortunate. Smokes. And second smoke bang off the round, it's going to be Chappa, who's going to be taking on. It's going to be 2v5 players.
Comes the smoke of Brimstone. Anand will be able to get a kill onto Obzi, making it the Dark Leader with Reina as the only option, but unfortunately that is a flawless round coming in from Team One Horizon here. What round it was, they were able to win that round, which means that they will be able to going on further with a bonus round on their favor. So yeah, let's see how this third particular round is going to go. As of now, it seems that One Horizon have the initial momentum in their offensive side of things. But yeah, anything and everything could happen, and it's actually pretty. I'm pretty intrigued by the fact that the teleporters haven't been used yet. But yeah, there might be some play in the future rounds which is going to be involving the teleporters. There comes the flash, and unfortunately, there's not going to be followed up by Jet just yet. She's going to be hiding right under the carpets. So yeah, that's going to be watching Abyss with the Spectre, the Singularity to be specific. Chaka will be getting the kill onto Wiflord, making the attackers on the numbers disadvantage here. And I think the team was able to spot that there is a Jet sitting on the carpets, and Crow will be able to get a kill onto Watching Abyss as he was evading the swamp
One
minute.
enemy
Dark leader with
remaining.
2. What? How did Kyron miss that? Toxic just getting the kill out. I mean, what? I'm out of my words. I really don't understand what happened there in the minds of Kyron. Toxic Sesh was able to get a kill, and Dark Leader with a TK off the round. This is gonna end things up for the winning streak as of now for Team One Horizon. I mean, what exactly happened to that poor Brim?
I don't know how Kyron was blindsided by that. The Arsenal literally walked in front of him outside of Luca. I bet the Arsenal was confused as well. I'm not really sure. I can't really comment on what happened, but Dark Leader with the 2 spray kills coming through the smoke onto A shot would actually change the round, and we are going to be seeing a split push coming in from the attackers. They're going to be buying full guns, and Anand is going to be sticking up onto the Vandal and not going for a operator, at least for now. And there is the split push with the KJ and the KJ Reina and Jet folding up onto A, while the Sova yet again going to peek up onto B long. But this time he's going to be having some more information. That's going to be a cross being held up, and it is going to be getting taken out. He didn't actually detect this Jet, and Jet does land a few shots. She was a bit too hasty on it, and she's going to be more hasty with the push-up, and Wiflot's going to be the one who's going to be punishing Watching Abyss for that push-up. There comes the second kill for Kyron, who's going to be killing on Shapa, who tried to get a frag onto him, and it's going to be a 3v5 situation for the defenders, who will be getting the first kill. That's going to be Darklord, and a wave coming in from the player, but Darklord gets taken out. Hobbs is going to be the one who's going to be taking out Skylark. It's going to be a 2v3 situation with Sova pretty low on HP, and he's going to be taken out with Sesh, who had already pushed up onto market. It's going to be 1v2 situation with the Sky being held up onto CT, while the other 2 players taking up the spike and slowly pushing into this.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if this is going to be a post-plan situation, then it's going to be in favor of Team One Horizon, as the Brimstone will be able to play it off with his ultimate. But yeah, let's see. The Sova is at a really low HP here when compared to how much Sky has to offer. But I think even the Sky is at a really low HP. So yeah, I think the odds are evened up a little bit, but unfortunately the numbers aren't on her side. So she's going to get spotted by Kyra, and there's going to be an engagement any second now. Kyra has smartly moved in towards the smoke, and Hobbsy is going to make his way to check the angle onto its garden. There comes the information out of Sova. That's going to be spotting. That's going to be highlighting Hobbsy there, and Hobbsy doesn't want to take any risk. He takes the teleporter and yeets out of harm's way on towards caves. And is there going to be an engagement between the Sova, who comes up with a knife in his hand, and Wiflord won't be taken down by Hobbsy. That was pretty unfortunate there. That is the gun loss for the attacking team. I think that could have been avoided if the Sova decided to play it a little bit safe. There is going to... Oh, that was really, really close. If there was a few seconds on the clock, Kyrie might be able to gotten that kill. But yeah, unfortunate enough for him, that wasn't possible. And one streak will be getting one more round onto their favor, which makes it a 3-1 lead coming in for them. So yeah, it is what it is.
And it was a good round played by the attackers. They were able to switch up onto which side they're going to be pushing up. The defenders played it very, very clever. They were actually pushing up the perfect ones, but giving 2 kills early by the Jet and the KJ, that was very, very unnecessary what Abyss had actually done there. He was trying to get a pick onto it, but was not able to. And there is going to be a side push. We're going to be watching with the KJ, who's going to be holding the flank.
That's completely true. This is going to be a side A take. I think this is going to be pretty interesting to see how Team One Horizon are able to pull this up. And there comes the Hunter's Fury. Will it be getting at least 1 kill? The Jet is going to lose a lot of her HP. Watching Abyss is going to be the only one getting the kill on Skylar. Dark Leader with the one of his own onto Anand. And just like that, the attackers have lost 2 men. And yeah, I think that's a really, really sad story for the attacking team, which is Team One Horizon, as there comes the concussion. but watching Abyss will be getting the kill onto Wiflot. And
player
the defensive
standing.
team managed to lose 2 men, but unfortunately, watching Abyss with a 3K onto Kyrer, leaving Crow all alone, who gets stunned, who gets flashed by the sky. He's going to be hit a little bit through that wall bank, but Hobbsy will be able to secure that kill onto Crow, making it a second round win for Team L Streak here. I think this matchup is going to be going a little bit neck to neck. What do you think about it?
Yeah, we have been seeing them both go pretty well. There were a few missed shots coming from the attackers. They should have like held up onto the mistakes the defenders made. They should have gotten those kills, but it's going to be a save round coming in. It is what it is, and we are going to be seeing the KJ and the Astra playing up on B yet again. Same positions coming in from the defenders, though. There's going to be two duelists who are going to be playing up close to Showers and A shot, but the push is completely on to B, and there comes the judge. We have seen Toxic Set go for double kills through this, but it is not going to be happening this time. Very, very cleverly played by Kyril with the refrag, and there is a Jet with the ultimate. She might be meeting up onto the player, onto elbow, or she just jumps into the side and not. And Chappa's going to be the one who's actually going to be getting the kill onto Wiflot through the smoke. He's going to be pushed through the smoke with two players with the shotgun, and Anand gets a kill onto Chappa. Washington
Yeah.
Player standing.
Dark Leader gets one
Spike
more
down B.
with Jet on her ultimate and a shotgun.
The shotgun unfortunately wasn't able to secure that kill
Exactly.
onto Dark Leader, and that's going to be the second consecutive round victory coming in the favor of Team L Streak here, and the lead has been drawn up. So I mean, matches like this is going to be really interesting for us casters to comment about, and for you viewers, who's going to be getting a lot of rounds, to see both of these teams in action and how they are going to be using their gun games and their utilities into their favor. So yeah,
Yeah, and we are going to be looking up onto the attackers going to be pushing up a complete split push, because there's going to be nobody holding up onto Shower this time, and Vashnabas may be able to push out of Shower for the first time today. And there comes the dart. It's going to be getting. There comes the Odin spray off the Astra, which is not going to be finding anyone, because Anand is going to be getting the kill on Dark Leader has complete control offside except for U-Haul. And there comes the push from U-Haul, and U-Haul person gets taken out. That's going to be Toxic Session. There's going to be a plant that's going to be landing any second now. But watch Nevers, as I was talking about, that's push out of
Planted.
yeah, he was able to get a kill onto Crow. But yeah, the Odin was able to do the damage for the defenders. But however, Skylar has claimed the ownership of the Odin now. He's going to be situated right outside U-Haul. There comes an engagement. Chappa will be coming out on top of it, and he gets taken down by Skylar. Who keeps
Enemy
changing
remaining.
the Phantom. He'll be getting the second kill on Watching Abyss. He has his ultimate popped up. He gets taken down by Hopsy. Now it's going to be a 1v1 situation. Kyler, if he is going to be playing it a little bit of smartness, he's going to be using his ultimate, but unfortunately there is no need for it, as Hopsy wanted to push him up with that Seekers, but unfortunately Kyler will be having that upper hand over him.
True, and the ultimate of the sky was popped up, but it didn't have anything to, what do I say, be a catalyst to it. There was no flash to it, and the sky could have maybe stuck to the diffuse for at least half, but anything can go in the heads of the players. We can only comment, we can't really comment them though. There comes the swarm grenades off the KJ in B side. There is going to be no changes coming in from the defenders. They are going to be sticking to the same setup that they always had. And there comes the ultimate of the Jet. That is going to be Watch Abyss, who has control of Shower, who's not going to be letting anybody into that. There is going to be, I think it's Anand who's going to be lurking outside hookah waiting for a push-up from the players, but there is going to be none. Watch Abyss is going to be meeting Crow any second now, and that is going to be now. And there comes the shots, but he's going to be missing, and he's going to be getting low on HP by the shot from Crow.
Yeah, that's completely true. And but however, he has the Blades of Storms, but he has lost 2 of her knives, which means that Watching Abyss have to be getting a few more kills to get back those knives. There comes the lockdown from the attacker's Killjoy. But however, Watching Abyss will be getting the kill onto one. He'll be getting the second kill onto Skyler. He'll be able to connect to Crow. Yes, he does. That's the third kill coming up for him. And there comes the lockdown. He's going to be pushing Watching Abyss right away. And there comes the Phantom in his hand. And the Brimstone is going to be falling back into the covers of the wall. So it's going to be a 2v4 situation here. And Kyrer will be able to get a kill on the Toxic Sesh, who just sped in towards his face. Wiflord finding the kill on Dark Lord, making that advantage nullified. So
This is
going to be a
bad.
2v2
This is
situation.
bad.
Yeah, this is really
30
bad
seconds
for
left.
the defenders because they shouldn't have thrown away their advantage just like that.
Oh, but here comes Gift from
He's going to be
KJ.
taken down by Chapa, who was completely blindsided him. I mean, he was behind him, and like the Sova wasn't able to recognize that there could be someone who's going to be playing in hookah behind his back. Kyrer is going to be slowly making his way up to side
10
A, and
seconds
he's going to be
left.
meeting Watching Abyss any second now. There comes the Molly, but Watching Abyss will be able to jump up his way towards the minivan, and he will be taken down by Kyrer. What a shot there! The spike has been initiated, and Kyrer will be having that ultimate in his hand. But unfortunately, what was he thinking? Gets taken down by Chapa,
To
who
be
is
honest,
running up
there
in
was
the
no
way.
time for that. So the plant was actually after the timeout, so he
Oh,
wasn't able
okay.
to finish off. So
Okay.
that round actually moved on to the defender anyway, and that's why he had to like scurry back in. But anyways, he needn't have thrown away the gun. He could have actually played it safe, but he did that. And that is going to be a very well placed KJ Swarm grenade coming in from the defender. It is going to be the ninth round we're going to be watching. Our teams are still tied up.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought that the spike was planted in the
Revealing
previous
area.
round. That was completely my bad because I wasn't able to have a view on that timer. But yeah, it's going to be underway, and there is going to be the first engagement of the round. Dark Leader will be eliminating Crow, and there comes the refrag. Toxic Sash will be getting Kyrie. Anand will be finding Toxic Sash. Opsy with 2 kills on the
Spike
Wiflot
down
and
A.
onto Unknown, and that's going to be a 3v1. Skyler is going to be the man left alone. He still does have that potential to turn things around, but unfortunately, he doesn't have the spike in his hand. So let's see how things are gonna go. Skyler goes for the pick, gets a kill on the Chapa, but he gets put down by Watching Abyss with the operator. That was really close there for One Horizon, but unfortunately, Team LS will be able to come out of that round.
Watchnav is with the operator. He's going to be playing up on to B side this time. They're going to be switching up on their defense because they have tried staying two duelists on A side. It was working for a bit, but they do need to switch up. They need some change, and there is going to be a peak coming up onto Ruka, and it is going to be very fortunate for the operator that there are going to be people who are going to be peaking from market in 4 seconds.
Yeah, that's completely true. So what looks like it's going to be a B-side attack coming in for Team One Horizon, and there comes the operator of Watching Abyss eliminating Skyler. That's going to be pretty much of a bad situation for the attackers as they have lost their one and only flash on their team. So it's going to be a 4v5 situation coming in. There comes a second shot from the operator. Not going to be connecting on to anyone. And there goes a few shots through the smoke. That's not going to be hitting anyone too. The bot gets taken down. Anand will be finding a kill on Zappa, making it a 4v4. And there comes the attackers taking the control of side A. But Watching Abyss will be able to take down Anand, and Wiflor will be able to refrag his teammate almost instantaneously. And the attackers have the numbers advantage on their side. They also have their pan gone down. And yeah, I think Brimstone will be able to play it off with his ultimate. So us also have that Counter Fury, which he can use it when the defenders go for that spike defusal. There is the world divided coming in from the Astro, and just like that, it's gonna be pretty much impressive from her side to pop it up at such a desperate moment. Dark Leader will be going for that defuse, but he's not gonna be sticking. He's gonna be faking it. And unfortunately, no shots will be able to go through that wall. But there comes the ultimate. Toxic section gets taken down by Crow with the Vandal, and it's all up to Dark Leader, but unfortunately he won't be taking any chances, making his way towards spawn. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this round. And will Dark Leader be able to get a kill on the Crow? I think he will be able to get that. Crow will be losing his gun for the round, but unfortunately the attackers, who is Team One Horizon, will be able to win this one. This is really going on neck to neck. I mean,
It is back and forth, to be honest. Yeah. There is the ultimate that can be popped up by the KJ and maybe securing the whole round for themselves. We can only talk about it, and there is going to be a split push as we are talking. Last round was actually a save round, I guess. I'm not really sure because that was the previous round. Apologies. It's going to be a complete A side push coming in from the attackers with 3 players who are going to be staying up onto A shot itself. There's going to be no player playing up on shower, and this might actually be the demise. Arena is actually pushing slowly towards shower.
It's going to be the 11th round, and we are still like 2 rounds away from the first half getting over. And Opsy is going to be opening things up with a kill on Skyler. There comes the Hunter's Fury. That's going to be spotting one, which is the Reina. And Anand is going to get affected by it, but not so much. But Toxic Sash will be able to get a kill onto Anand here. There comes the sequel that is destroyed. And just like that, the attacking team Horizon have lost 2 of their men. So that's going to be pretty much of a numbers advantage, but that's going to be evened up a little bit as Kyrie will be able to get a kill onto Toxic Sash. It's a 3v4, and the attackers still have maintained their ground just outside side A. But the Sova is going to be slowly rotating away from the A side. She's going to be meeting
Bot
with
coming
her
back.
teammates in order to take control of B side. But there is the Rhino and the Killjoy who's going to be anchoring down on towards B. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how Crow will be
Placing
battling
swarm
that
grenade.
abilities
Swarm
of her
grenade out.
opponent Killjoy. And there comes to jump on towards side. Crow will be
Ooh!
eliminating her opponent Killjoy. And there comes the second engagement. Dark Leader coming out on top of it. With Flood with a shock dart will
30
be
seconds
eliminating Dark
left.
Leader, who was a little bit low on her HP. I mean, on his HP.
Spike
So that's going to be a
planted.
2v2, a post plan. And Opsy is going to be pushing
Last
into the smoke
player
any second now. He
standing.
gets put down by Kyro. That's a 2v1. It's all up to what's in Abyss. He does have that ultimate in his hand. Will he be able to pop it up, or is he going to be able to just let us go with that phantom? He has to go for that engagement here. He has to get those 2 kills and he has to go for that spike diffuse. There comes the smoke, but he gets put down by Biflot. And that's going to be the round in favor of Team One Horizon. So we're just one round
Last
away from the
round
half
before the
point. And
switch.
as of now, Team One Horizon are in a 1 point lead. But to be honest, this match has been going back and forth. So it's not like, I'm not going to be surprised if Team Elstrake is going to be winning this one.
So they are on to the 12th round,
Here.
the last round of the half, and we have been seeing
Yeah.
both the teams fighting it out really, really well. Last round actually came uh, to the defenders, I mean attackers, I guess, after being down on numbers, disadvantage with 3v5, they were able to bring it back because of the kills that we. Oh, there is going to be the operator on Chapa, I guess, or maybe it is the Marshal. He's going to be landing few shots onto Anand any second now. The smoke does come in. Anand is going to be waiting for the information for to pop up. And there is the information that was given. It was the Marshal as we were talking about. There's the KJ ultimate coming. It is not going to be covering inside, but it is still going to be very, very useful as the attackers and the defenders are going to be popping up their own ultimates. And there's the double KJ ult with the first kill coming on for Hobbsy, while
Spike
Horizon are
down
going to be taking
B.
on 2 people. Hobbs is going to be frag and 3v3
Placing
situation
swarm
with both the
grenade
ultimates.
Yeah, I mean, both of the Killjoy's lockdown was initiated, but the attackers have managed to
Placing
find
swarm
their way
grenade.
in towards the
Swarm
side.
grenade
But
out.
however, the spike hasn't gone down yet. It's going to be a
Placing
3v3
alarm bot.
engagement here. There's going to be a shot coming in, and
Player
Obsi will be getting
standing.
the kill on the Crow. Wiflord will be finding Toxic Sesh, and it's all up to Kyler, who's going to be going up against a 1v2 situation. He's going to be scurrying all the way back towards side A, where he's going to go for the plant, and he's going to be playing it on a post plant situation. He pops the ultimate
30
because this is
seconds
going to
left.
be the last round of the first half. Sky is going to be making her way through the pipe. She will be taken down by Skyler. I think she should have waited
And
for
sure,
his
yeah,
teammate.
she shouldn't have. I'm not really sure what she was thinking. Why give a 1v1 in a 2v1 situation? You
Exactly,
could have
like
just waited.
exactly. That's completely true. When you have that numbers advantage, why do you want to throw it away just like that? Giving a 1v1 fight for the opponent there. But however, Dark Lord is going to slowly check his way through pipes. But however, Skylark is going to be situated in carpet, so Dark Leader has to take a lot of angles before he is able to make sure that Skylark is going to be situated in carpets. He goes for the defuse. That's going to be half defuse done. Skylark is actually playing it a little bit like brilliantly, and Skylar will be able to get at 3k and a kill onto Dark Leader, making sure that One Horizon will be
Switching
able to get
sides.
one more round onto their names before going off to the second half.
That was a good half coming in from both the teams, and we do see that Team Horizon actually taking 7 rounds of the 12. And what a round coming in from Skylark last time. Though the opponents had given him 1v1s, huge mistakes from their part, but he was able to capitalize on that and was able to win them the round. And we do see a complete B push that might be coming up any second now. But the KJ, with all her utility popped up, might actually be the winner of this round. We can see anything that's going to be happening, but yeah, are going to be seeing the first pick. And that is going to be Skylark or a Dark Leader, but he's going to get immediately traded by Hopsy. It's going to be a 4v4 situation. And I don't see the attackers. They are going to be waiting, but Anand, what a shot coming on to Chapa in showers. Good interaction. There comes the shots between Washanabis and the Brimstone. And the Brimstone is going to be blocking down the site for
Watching
players
Abyss, yeah,
with the
that's
smoke.
completely true. Yeah, it's going to be a 3v4 situation here for the attackers, who is Team Elshreek now. but anything could happen. It's still the first pistol round, but I wouldn't say it is. I mean, I wouldn't depreciate the fact that it's just a pistol round because that is really, really important to set off the initial momentum for either one of the teams. Fortune Abyss will be taken down by Crow, who has the classic object, will be getting one on the Crow. Wiflord finding the refrag. Back-to-back refrags coming in from both of these teams. Toxic Sesh will be spotted by Kyrer, and that's going to be the team ace coming in the favor of the defenders, who is Team on Horizon. And after a very long time, both of these teams are distanced by 3 rounds, and that's I think
By
the first
three
thing we are
rounds,
seeing in
all
this
the
map.
3 rounds have been won continuously by Team Horizon. Team Horizon have been winning the past 3 rounds, and there comes the SMGs as well as the LMG on the hand. That is going to be an Ares popped up because we did see an Odin popped up in the defense of the other half. So playing an Ares is it is going to be really really good if they're going to be locking down onto showers, just spraying down and spamming the bullets onto them, and it is a save round for the attackers. Any second now they are going to be pushing onto A side with the dark being taken out. There is this drone which is going to be coming up, going into the smoke and detecting the brimstone. And there is going to be 3 players who's going to be spotted. I mean, not spotted, but situated in A side. A complete push coming in from the KJ with the help of the Astra into showers. They're almost at the close range, but there is the LMG spray from heaven. Anant is going to be slowly waiting up on top of the truck. He's going to be getting few kills or maybe getting killed, and that is the first kill for Anant, and that is going to be the first kill for Kyro as well. And Kyro goes for another one with his pistol as soon as he switched it, and it's going to be a 2v5 situation. There comes the
I
80
think
level shot.
I mean, it is just curtains down for Team Ellis because One Horizon were flawless in that defensive round. I mean, Kyrie was spot on with the Spectre in his hand. That's really, really impressive coming in from Team One Horizon. They are going to be having the advantage of a bonus round, but however, Team Elstreak will be investing their economy on towards Phantoms and the Vandals. So there is going to be a little bit of a fair fight coming in from their side this time around. Skylar is going to be holding the judge at such a close angle. The judge is going to be pretty much destructive. So yeah, let's see how Skylar is going to be able to utilize that judge in a close quarters angle
Not
like that.
really. Yeah, he's going to be playing up onto Garden Octagon. He's going to be waiting for the push up onto long, which is going to be done by 2 players, and he can actually dismiss and come back. And there comes the KJ bot, which gets detected and which will spot at least 1 player. And there is Skylark gets detected by the wolf, and he's going to be falling back slowly. Dark Leader waiting for the push up, waiting for the smoke to actually go down, and they are going to be pushing up onto me. They are not going to be holding down anymore. And there comes the KJ bot swarm grenade. He's going to be playing right below Khan. Nobody's going to be spotting him as of now, and he does get spotted. I don't know why he didn't use his trigger discipline. And Sesh actually drops around, gets 2 for himself. What a round coming in from Sesh with 2 kills, and Hoxie's going to be the one who's going to be getting the 3rd kill of the round with 34 HP. Sesh already with 2 kills, and Chapa's going to be holding on for off Puka. The other 2 players of the defense is going to be held up in CT.
Yeah, I mean, after losing 5 consecutive rounds, it looks like as if Elstreak have able to take control of this particular one, going for that 5-man post-gun situation. Riflot is going to get taken down by Dark Leader, and that's going to be the likes of Kyle, I think, who's going to be the last man standing for the defenders. But however, Watson Abyss will be able to get that refrag. Unfortunately, was in a flawless round coming in for Team Elstreak, but after consecutively losing 5 rounds, they were able to take this one into their favor. So, however, this is not going to be affecting One Horizon's economy in any way because they are going to be playing the benefits. They're going to be reaping the benefits of that bonus round because they were able to win that first initial pistol one and also winning the second one.
Yeah, and this is going to be a buy round coming in for the defenders as well, and this is going to be very, very interesting to watch because if this round actually goes to the defenders, then there is going to be a high chance the momentum shift is back towards them, even though L Streak had only 1 kill for themselves, and that's probably the first kill coming on to Skylark. Skylark was getting very, very hasty there, going for a peek, and he's going to be taken down. There is going to be an operator who's going to be peeking a shot, and he's going to be getting a kill on the Dark Leader. That's both Reynas down, and that's going to be the Sky with 50 HP, the only flasher in the whole map right now.
That's completely true. That's going to be the 4v4 situation coming in for both of these teams here. And what looks like is going to be a side A plan as the Astra and The Jet are going to be slowly making their way towards the A side as Killjoy and the Sky are going to be scrambling to take control on towards the B. There's going to be a lot of mind games being played in this particular roundup between both of these teams here. Watchinabis is going to be very, very, very patient. He's going to be waiting for his teammate to pop up his smokes on towards side B, I suppose it's going to be, because that's going to be confusing the defenders that the attackers are going to be making their way towards side B. And Toxic Sesh is going to be slowly waiting for that angle on towards U-Haul. There is the brim of Kyrer, I suppose it is. Yeah, he's going to be watching that tight angle just like how he usually does in this matchup. And yeah,
30
there comes the
seconds
smoke.
left.
But unfortunately, Toxic Sesh is going to be placing it on side A, and it's not going to be on a fake for side B. There comes the smoke. Kyrer is going to get, I mean, it's not,
Spike
my
down
apologies.
A.
It was Anand with a kill on a Toxic Sesh with an operator in his hand. And Anand will be going for that second peak any second now. That's going to be a 3v4 situation. 12 seconds remaining. The attackers
10
have to
seconds
go
left.
for the plan any second now. Watching Abyss is going to be popping that smoke in favor for the plan to go. Obsi is going to be the one to plant the spike here. Going to be a 3v4. Kyrer is going to be taking down
Last
Watching
player
Abyss. It's a
standing.
2v4. It's a 1v4 now as Kyrer gets the kill onto Obsi. It's all up to Chapper, who's on Chavez. Gets one onto Wayfloor through the wall. Gets the kill onto Glow. Gets the third one onto Anand. Will he be able to get this one onto Kyrer? Will he be able to do that? There comes the alarm bot, but unfortunately, Kyrer won't be able to give that chance to Chapper. Very well played by Chapper there. I mean, I don't know if it was the right move there to pop up that alarm bot, but yeah, that was pretty unfortunate for him. Really, really good momentum shift there for the defenders, but Kyrie was able to make sure that there is no such clutch play is going to be in effect by Team Elstree.
There is the timeout that has been called out because they have been losing a lot. Elstreak has been losing a lot of rounds in this particular matchup. The last round was Chapo was playing it so well. The headshots were very, very crisp. He got, I won't say he got panicked. He got pushed to a corner after getting 3 kills because the information was relayed to the Brim and Brim was slowly pushing up onto this. The alarm bot placement was actually out of desperation, to be honest. Maybe he could have went for the swing. Maybe he would have lost it or won it. We can never say, but that was what happened, and the round actually went to the defenders. It's going to be 6-10 with Team Horizon on top with 4 rounds advantage.
Yeah, 20 seconds remaining on the timeout. It's going to be the round 17, which is going to go underway. And Team Horizon are just 3 rounds away from winning this matchup against Elstreak. And if they are able to do that, they will be able to proceed further in the losers bracket. And Team Elstreak will be eliminated from this division. But yeah, let's see what's going to happen. There is still not any certainty that Team Horizon will be able to get this match into their control. But I think Wayfloor, unfortunately, is going to be AFK in this particular round. I'm not very sure. If that's going to be the case, then the defenders are going to be having a numbers disadvantage on towards this side. But thank God, Wayfloor is going to be coming back, and that's going to be a fair fight coming in a 5v5. So let's see what's going to happen. The attackers are going to be situated in right outside A side, and that's going to be a 2-3 split coming up from both of these teams. And that's going to be completely mismatched as there's going to be 3 defenders on B and 2 attackers on B side, and that's completely on the opposite scale here when there's going to be in A side under concentration. There comes the operator shot grazing Dark Leader. It's going to be leaving him at 18 HP. What a damage that was, but unfortunately he's going to get healed by his teammate. And yeah, there comes the dash by Watching Abyss. He is also at a really low HP. Unfortunately, Sky should have used up most of her healing ability there on towards the Reina. But if she does still have a little bit of it, it's going to be really advantageous for Watching Abyss. But I don't think that's going to be the case. There comes the smoke, and there comes the fire through the smoke. And that's not going to be getting even anyone.
Yeah, and we are going to be seeing a great push out of nowhere, and the KJ who is beating Showers is going to be the solo player. In Shower, the other 4 are just going to be popping up onto A shot and trying to push up onto the U-Bot player. And U-Bot will be taken down, and that's going to be 3 kills coming for the attacks, while 2 kills just for the defenders. It's going to be a 3v2 situation with the spike still not in hand, and Sky goes to retrieve the spike, and there it comes the push. And the push up is going to be with the Vandal as well. He's going to be taking down Dark Leader. What a push up, and he's going to be taking down Anand. Maybe this is what they were talking during the time about how they're going to be pushing this round, how they're going to be getting this one. And it is a 3v1 situation with the KJ all alone. Maybe the KJ will save the operator, or maybe the KJ will actually push. What is she going to be doing? And she is going to be doing the prior.
I think she is going to be going for the save of the operator. But however, coming right out of the timeout, Team Elstrick were able to get this one into their hands and they are able to close things up a little bit further with Team on Horizon. But however, let's see how the next few rounds are going to go and on to whose favor as it's going to be just 3 rounds away for One Horizon from winning it. But if Team Elstrick are going to be giving them a run for their money, that's going to be good from their
Swarm
part
grenade
too.
out. Recalling my
So
bot.
let's see how this is going to be ending up. But after this round, it's going to be the 18th round that's going to be played. The cage is safe with the operator is going to be giving it to the Jet. And there is another boss being called by Crow. And there is going to be a boss timer that's going to be coming on with the 18th round. The team, they need a technical timeout for this. They're going to be talking about the previous round. They're going to be switching up on what are they going to be doing because they want. Oh, they have an internet issue. My bad. I just looked too much into the issue. It was nothing but an internet problem. They will be back soon. There is going to be some technical issue that's going to be popping up. We don't really know what is happening. So let's talk about the previous round. The previous round, the attackers were completely rushing towards that of the site A with too many people pushing up onto A shot, getting the kill onto Brim. But to be honest, first two kills actually came for the defenders who actually took down the KJ as well as one player in A shot. While three kills for the attackers came in a span of 2 to 3 seconds, which actually changed the whole course. And as we are back from the timer, it's going to be 5 seconds, and we're going to be moving on to the 18th round of this match with the shotgun in hand. It's going to be Skylark situation B side, and the operator in hand. It's going to be the KJ who's going to be peeking up onto long.
Yeah, that's completely true. So this is going to be the 18th round. And the previous one was won by Team Elstrick and Crow goes for that opening kill of the round with the operator and he's going to be eliminating Dark Leader from the board. And that's going to be a 4v5 situation there. He sees the head of the Killjoy, but he won't be able to connect it. All four members of the attacking team are going to be pushing from hookah. This is going to be really, really interesting. There's going to be a lot of engagements back to back that's going to be happening as there's going to be the engagement. Jet is going to be dashing through the site and unfortunately not going to be finding any defenders just yet. And Skylar getting judged this time around, getting the kill on the toxic set. Watching Abyss finds two of his own on the Skylar and Biflor. Bro, with the operator in his hand, getting the kill onto Opsi, and there comes the Killjoy, the defender's Killjoy, and which means that Watching Abyss has to push out of it any second now. And Chapa will be making sure that he's going to be watching a safe angle now. It's going to be a 2v2 situation. The Brimstone does have his ultimate in his hand, so he will be able to utilize it to make sure that they will be able to secure this round. They have to go for the defuse any second now. Anand is going to go for that. He's going to be half done. There comes the Jerry. He's going to be sticking it. But unfortunately, Watching Abyss will be getting the kill onto Anand as Chapa will be finding Kyrie. I don't think it was smart enough for Anand to stick that, but he was relying on his teammate to come for his rescue. But unfortunately, they both get taken down. They both bite the dust, and Team Elstrick will be taking this round into their hands yet again.
Elstrick, it is considered a second round victory for Team Elstrick. They have stepped up their game and being down 4-10 actually, or 4-8, I'm not really sure. They are able to actually pull back few rounds, and this is very, very important because if they are going to be winning this round as well, it is going to be a save round coming in for at least a halfway round coming in for the defenders. This round is going to be very, very important as to where this momentum is going to be shifting, or are they going to be tied up yet again? That let's watch and see.
Completely true. So this is going to be a side A take coming in from Team Elstrick. There goes the flash. There goes the Jet. There's going to be a lot of engagement. Watching Abyss getting the kill onto Kyrie. Wiflord will be able to get that refrag almost instantaneously. Dark Leader is at a 1 HP. There comes the Shock Dart. That's going to be brutally hitting Toxic Sesh to very low HP. There comes the Spike. Anand will be getting the kill onto the Killjoy. Wiflord will be finding Toxic Sesh. And just like that, it's going to be a 3v2. It's going to be 3v1 as Anand will be finding Dark Leader who was really low.
Ooh, nice shot.
And Wiflord will be able to close things up for Obsi and his team. That's going to be the win for Team One Horizon. And they are now 2 rounds away from winning this matchup.
Very true. Good round coming in from the defenders. They were able to stop the very, very sudden push-up that was actually coming up. And we do see the 149 tag coming in from the Brim on the Reina with 1 HP leaving her alive. But it was not on weight. He was taken down pretty easily by Anand. And we are going to be seeing the 20th round of this match. But On the other hand, it's going to be a save round or a half by round coming in for the attackers. But if they do lose this round, the defenders will be going in for a complete. Oh, what are you doing, Anand? How could he miss those shots? And he has missed. And that's what a shot coming in from Chapa. Chapa with an amazing shot from the margin. He's going to be taken down by Kyril. I don't think he was actually very aware of him, and he's going to be taking on one more because even half Kyle goes for a kill while two people were actually watching that angle. And there comes the Arcane Sheriff, which is actually being shouted but not really taking down anybody. It's going to be a 3v4 situation with the Reina on the Spectre going to push up on a shot with this drone coming in from not going to be detecting anybody except for Brim. The Brim with the Vandal is going to be going safe and going to go for a smoke yet again in a shot, and a slow but steady push coming in from Showers. That is going to be watching Abyss, and there is the switch up. The players aren't really pushing up onto a shot yet. They are just still waiting. It's going to be a 3v4 situation yet, and still a 2v3 situation in the site at least.
Yeah, that's completely true. And there comes the dash away from watching Abyss, and he is able to save his life because of their maneuverability. Dark Leader will be able to get a kill on the Kyro, making it a 3v3. Whifflord will be able to get a kill on the Hopsy, which leaves the attackers on a two-man disadvantage. There goes the Spike, and Whifflord will be getting the kill on Watching Abyss, leaving Dark Leader as the only man alive. He takes down Whifflord, but Crow will be able to make sure that Dark Leader won't be able to get any more kills off this round. And just like that, Team One Horizon are going to be pushed to match point. If they are able to win this one, it means that they're going to continue, they're going to progress further into the losers bracket. And Team L-Streak will be unfortunately have to be eliminated.
Very true, and as you guys must already know, this is the Alpha Expedition of Trade Republic's Valorant tournament. Then we are going to be seeing a Beta, a Gamma, and a Delta tournament. The first three tournaments are going to be something like of the same sort, but Delta tournament is going to be something like invitational, where teams, top 8 teams will be getting points based on playoffs and everything. And there comes the last, not the last one, match point round, and Crow is going to be getting detected. Will be taken on. What a round coming in from the attackers already with 2 players down, and Anant is going to be scurrying back inside B-side. But with the Astral popped up, nobody's going to be actually pushing up into it. The smoke is going to be going down, and that's going to be the kill for Anant, or maybe not. It's going to be the kill for Shapa, and that's going to be a 4v2 situation with
there comes a shot out of Whifflord, but unfortunately not able to get that kill onto the Jet. Killjoy is at a really low HP, but unfortunately the plant hasn't gone down just yet. It's going to be a 2v4 situation. Whifflord, I suppose, is as expected. Oh, what a beautiful there! What a beautiful kill there coming in from Watching Abyss onto Kyrie, and it's all up to Whifflord, who's going to be going up against a 1v4 disadvantage, and he also has to go for that diffuse. I think it's pretty unfortunate for Team One Horizon. I think they played it a little bit aggressive, and it was not completely necessary from their side. They could have played it a little bit passive because it is their overtime round, and they shouldn't be throwing away such opportunities like that. And if they are able to give away that momentum to Team L-Streak, which means that they're going to be losing that. Oh my God, Whifflord is getting pulled brutally, and he's going to get taken down by Dark Leader with that headshot through the wall, and that's going to be the victory for Team L-Streak.
Good round coming in from Team L-Streak. They were very composed. They didn't really let the pressure go to their heads. They were able to contest this round and get this round. And there is an updraft that gets wasted by the Jet. And so there is going to be a save round coming in from the defenders. This is going to be very advantageous because if the attackers are going to be getting this round, maybe the momentum will shift and we will be seeing an overtime match coming up.
Yeah, that's completely true. Maybe even the defenders want to play a game of a ball here, because even if they are able to lose this one and they will be able to get their hands back at the rifles, I think that's going to be a pretty much of a gamble that the defenders are going to be doing here. But however, going into the round, what looks like it is going to be a side B initiation coming in from Team L-Streak, and Toxic Sash is going to be opening things up with the kill onto Crow. The Killjoy has been eliminated, and there comes the attackers. Killjoy. The lockdown is being placed, and it's in effect going to be pushing away all the defenders from the side. But unfortunately, Reina and the Sova are going to be holding their... Not anymore. Skylark and Whiffler get taken down by Dark Leader and Opsi. And it's Dark Leader with a kill onto... Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate coming in from their side. Just like that. That's going to be a flawless round coming in for the attacking team. And yeah, they're going to be slowly closing the distance between... them and Team on Horizon, but this is going to be the match point just yet, and this time around the defenders will be able to get their hands on towards the rifles.
True, and I'll be very honest. Our team Horizon actually played it clever because usually teams just force if they're on their match point, but Horizon kept their composure. They went for the save round. Now they're coming back with the rifles. Even though they lost the previous round, they're okay with that. They're actually fine with that. They are going to be playing this round to the fullest. They're going to be playing this round because this round is very very important. And there comes the smokes, and that why would I not speak it yet again? A kill for the attackers, and it is going to be a man disadvantage already. Just 16 seconds into the game, and there comes Dark Leader with the kill on Skylark. I don't even know what the defenders are doing anymore. And there comes the 5-man push onto B. KJ Olagon, who will be conquest.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a flawless take into the side. Crow gets a kill on a Toxic Sash. Dark Leader will be able to get a kill onto Crow, and just like that, it's all up to Kyrie, who's the last man alive, getting the kill on Watching Abyss through the wall. It's going to be a 1v2 situation, but he gets taken down by Dark Leader.
No,
Just
this
like
is not
that,
how
the
we were
momentum
supposed to
is
play.
going to be shifted into the favor of LG.
This is not how they were supposed to play this round. They were supposed to play it a bit slow with both the duelists actually peeking out of hookah and long. I'm not really sure what was in their minds. They are going to be forcing on to the last round because this round is definitely a win that is needed for Team Horizon, because else it's going to be overtime and everything is going to be resetted. All the lead that they gained, all the momentum that they had is going to be lost. Oh, but Crow is going to be situated with the judge on a very, very, very off angle. That is going to be the middle of hookah. He's going to be staying right in the middle of hookah. There comes the smoke, and Chapa's going to be one of the two players who is going to be playing on side B. With the spike is going to be Sky, Reina, and the Astra, who's going to be pushing up onto A side. And A side has literally one player, which is the Sova, and he's also going to be rotating.
No,
This,
he's going
oh,
to be
maybe
making
not.
his way
My
towards
bad.
Heaven, but
That was
however, he is the only man on side A. And if Team Elstrick decide to push towards the side and go for the execute of side A, that's going to be pretty problematic on his part. But both of these teams are going to be playing it a little bit methodical and a little bit slow. And the defenders also have to play this a little bit on a decisive way. There comes the Swamp Grenade, I think, is going to be pinged by the opponents there. And Crow is going to be waiting patiently with the judge in his hand. There comes the smoke, and the Killjoy is going to be waiting patiently. There is going to be an engagement here any second now. There comes the dog. That's going to be detecting Kyra. But unfortunately, the shotgun is not going to get detected. Crow will be getting the kill with the help of that Swamp Grenade there. And the Spike Carrier is going to get killed. There comes the Molly. There comes the ultimate from Reina. Chapa will be getting the kill onto Kyra. Darkly will be getting the kill onto one. And Skyler will be getting one onto Watching Abyss. What is happening? Skyler with the second one onto Dark Leader. The attackers have lost 3 of their men from their side. The defenders losing 2. The advantage is over to the defenders now. The spike has been dropped, and that's going to be Skyler with the 3K, with the 4K, closing the curtains for Team LG. What looked like an almost comeback from their side was completely obliterated in this last round. That was pretty much desperate that Team One Horizon needed, and they are going to be qualifying further in the losers bracket. But unfortunately, L-Streak is going to get. This is the last of L-Streak that we are going to be seeing in this tournament.
Very unfortunate for El Streak, but congratulations, Horizon. You're going to be moving forward with the match score being 11 and 13, 13 being Horizon. Dark Leader, even though he was able to frag out completely with 24 kills and Hopsy with 22, Kyrer, the smoke main, is going to be the match MVP, because he had won the game for his team. And we'll be seeing guys with the next match in a few minutes.
say the least. So far from a superstar, and my daydreams are killing me. Feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm only one step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. Can I lose in the start? To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. Can I lose in the start? To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever. So pessimistic from the past. All the good things end up in caskets. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm only one step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. Can I lose in the start? To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. Can I lose in the start? To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave.